Hey everybody, it's Stacie Duffy here, your Denver Metro real estate resource. And sorry, I forgot to bring my gimbal. I gotta remember to put that in the car. So it's gonna be a little shaky, but I am at my Wash Park Craftsman bungalow that's under contract. And you may hear someone talking below me. They're doing a sewer scope video to check a repair. But anyway, I just wanted to show you, and I've talked about this in one of my other listings before. I think that was my 1960s mid-mod. So this is a 1925 Craftsman brick bungalow. Quintessential Denver downtown, Wash Park, Denver house, right? You see them in Last Man Standing and a lot of the other videos as far as what that house type looks like. And I think they're absolutely gorgeous. I love them. The hard part is when you're updating a 100-year-old house, what do, right? Like, do you try to keep the original integrity of the home? Do you update it to look more modern? It's a tough call to make. So I just wanted to show you something that I thought was a wonderful example of an update of a 100-year-old house, or just shy of 100 years old. So, and I'm gonna walk you around, and the lighting isn't great, and it's vacant now that they moved everything out. But I just wanted to show you that when this was done, and this was actually done, I wanna say early 2000s. I have to go back and look at the records on when the updates were done. But they kept with the integrity of the home and the style of the home. And I've talked about this before and how it significantly preserves your value, right? Because a lot of times, sorry, my arm's getting tired. Because a lot of times when people do updates on these older houses, they strip them down and they put, square 1x4 MDF molding around for baseboards. They don't put crown molding on. They swap out the fireplace for one of those Costco in-wall ones. They make the kitchen, white with gray granite, and put in all new floors. And you really strip out a lot of the character and the integrity of the home, which is a lot of times when people are buying a 100-year-old house is what they really love about it. And so in this neighborhood, there's also a lot of what we call scrapes, which is when they take the original house and scrape it down to the ground and start over. And for people that want a more modern urban style home in a, downtown or very popular location, that's another way to get the more modern feel. But for these types of homes, I was just so impressed with how well they did keeping the integrity and the style of the original home. So you can see much more craftsman style wood crown molding, like the wide wood crown. And they put in new doors, but they're these nice solid wood panel doors with the craftsman style molding around the outside. They did replace the windows, but they're still wood windows that have the different panes in them. They've got some leaded glass that they've replaced. It's a gas fireplace, but it's more of an antique style that they put in that match what originally would have been here. They have these gorgeous Tiffany style fixtures, and this one that I want to show y'all that I love. This acorn light in the back entry when you're headed outside. So, and when you're redoing kitchens in this type of home, it's really hard to do given the layout. So they did put an addition on this house, and I'll show y'all that as well. But with the kitchen layout, it's hard to get a large kitchen in these homes, right? They weren't really large to begin with, and you don't have a lot of that space. So they managed to leave it where you have a large living area, a large dining area, and then you still have your kitchen open. And they just pushed it back a little bit into the vestibule. And essentially you have a lot of counter space. You have a good amount of cabinets. You have a lot of really nice pantry built-ins that I'll show you behind me here around the fridge. And it's very functional. It's very open to the rest of the house. And they match kind of the leaded glass on the cabinets. So, but it's not out of place for the home. And that makes a huge difference. And the other big thing was the bathroom, because that can really go a couple different ways. So I'm going to show y'all that as well. And like I said, they did a master addition on this house, and then there's one bathroom on the main floor, but it's a really, really, really large bathroom. And with a lot of mirrors. But they have a large full-size shower. They've got the water closet back in here, and then you have a large jetted tub with some really nice smaller hexagon tile, and that's also what they put on the floor. So, and then yes, they have granite as far as the finish, but they still have the craftsman style front cabinets. Same on the windows. They just frosted the glass for a little bit of privacy in the bathroom, which is a great way to do that. But lots of natural light. You've got some windows in here. And then you've got this master addition, which is additions are tough sometimes. And when they're done well, it shows. This one was done and built really, really well, and it definitely shows from the outside. But you can see they kept that craftsman style molding and door trim and just the style in the crown up top. They've got this gorgeous leaded glass window above where the bed goes. and the higher ceilings, and they have a nice walk-in closet, but not something that seems out of place. And it makes an older home much more modern and updated and livable while still keeping the integrity of the home. And it's just something personally, I was so impressed with this. And like, I know it's kind of dark in here, I don't have the lights on, but they have some of the original built-in storage, and then they added some additional built-in storage, and you've got your hallway storage, with these older homes always had, and they've been updated, but they still count that you have built-in storage in the hallway in these cabinets, because in these older homes, you don't have a bunch of linen closets and things like that. And this is your storage, it's just built into the wall. So anyway, I just absolutely love how they did the updates in here. I think it's very classy, it's very tasteful, and that's sometimes kind of a hard decision to make when you're going to update a much, much older home. So anyway, as I always preach, stay with the original style and integrity of the home, and just make it nicer and more updated, more modern, to accommodate people's current needs. So anyway, if you're looking to buy or sell in the Denver metro area, I'd be happy to help. I love doing contracts on these older homes because there's so much character and there's something to learn about each one. They're all a little bit different, so it's a lot of fun for me personally. But if you're looking to buy or sell in the Denver metro area, please feel free to reach out to me. My contact information is on my website. Link for that is down below. But yeah, thanks so much for the time and have a great day.